Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss yet another important topic of grammar, that is prepositions of time. Well, if you understand this prepositions of time, you can talk about the time, you can tell the time to the people, and you can write it confidently when you are required to tell the time. Prepositions of time that we are going to discuss today are three: at, on, and in. We shall first individually look at the different prepositions of time one by one. We are first going to discuss this very important preposition of time, that is at. We use at with specific times. Specific times means the hours or minutes. For example, I get up at 7 o'clock. Now 7 o'clock is a particular time, is a proper that he gets up. My English class starts at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is also a specific time. She finishes work at 6:15. I left the party at midnight. Now you can ask a question that 7 o'clock, 10 a.m., 6:15, they are the specific time because there the hour is told and the minutes are given as well. But why we use at with midnight? We use at with midnight because a midnight and a midday is a specific which is why we use at with, because midnight starts at 12 a.m. and midday starts at 12 p.m. So 12 a.m. is midnight and 12 p.m. is midday. So there is again an hour is given, that is 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. So in this case we can use at with midnight and midday. We can say that at midnight, at midday. We use at with holiday periods of 2 or more days. Now, if there are the holidays that we celebrate and they take the time more than 2 days, then we use 2 or more than 2 days, then we use at with it. If the holiday is just for the one day, then we do not use at. Do you normally get together with your relatives at Christmas? Now, Christmas, we know that it goes of more than 2 days. It continues for even 10 days. And did you eat a lot of chocolate at Easter? Easter is again an event that goes for weeks. So it is not just for one day. So we can use at with it. If there is a holiday that is finished within one day, for example 14th August, 23rd March, these are the days that we celebrate on one day only, so we cannot use at with them. If there are holidays that goes more than 2 days or for 2 days but not for one day, we have to use at with them. Now we are going to learn the use of on. We use on for specific days and dates. I will return it to you on Wednesday. There are days, 7 days of week, but we are talking particularly, specifically only of Wednesday, so we will use on. They got married on Friday the 30th. On Friday is also a specific day. We get paid on the 20th of every month. Now here the date is given, a particular date of the month is given. So if the particular date or particular day means the name of the day is given, we have to use on before it. I drank too much milk on New Year's Eve. So New Year is also particular. We know that it is the first at the night of the first year that we celebrate the new year, 1st January. Remember that for dates we use ordinal numbers, the 1st of September, not the 1 of the September. So when we mention the dates, we mention it like first, second, or third. Now these are the ordinal numbers. There are two types of number. One is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is called the cardinal numbers. But if there are the numbers like the first, second, third, fourth, these are called ordinal numbers. And when we talk about the days of the month, we use it just like the 1st of September, the 2nd of the September, not just like the 1 of the September. Now we are going to talk about this and other preposition of time, that is in. We use in for specific months, years, seasons, centuries, and lengths of time. Now first, in months. My birthday is in January. So January is a specific month. We do take the name of the months. We have to use N before it. I do not mention the date, just the month. When you mention the date, you use on. But when you're just talking about the month, then we use N before it. My grandmother was born in 1927. So 1927 is a specific year. We have to use N with it. The river near my house is dry in summer. So summer is a specific season, and we have to use N with specific months, just like in January, with specific year, just like 1927, and we have to use N with specific seasons, just like dry in summer. Now, the company was founded in the 19th century. 19th century, this is a specific century. It's not a general century that we are talking about. We are talking about the particular century, that is 19th. We have to use N with it. And then lengths of time. We need to have this report ready in 15 minutes. So 15 minutes is the length of time given to us to for complete the reporting. So when we talk about the length of time, just like 15 minutes, 15 days, we have to use N with it. For example, I can say that you can complete this assignment in 15 days, in 15 minutes, in 15 weeks. So when we talk about the specific length of time, we use in before it. Now let's compare in and on. The New Zealand National Day is in February. We use in when we don't mention the day but only the month. The New Zealand National Day is on February. Now, 6th. In this, we mention the day, the 6th. The order is not important in this. So, in first sentence, we use just the name of the month and we use N before it. But in the next sentence, we do not mention only the month, but we use the date, the 6th. So, here we have to use on February 6th. Now look at here. This is also very important information that I'm going to share with you. What we have, what type of preposition of time we have to use with the weekend. Sometimes you will hear at the weekend and sometimes on the weekend. And now we have to understand when we have to use at with weekend and when on with weekend. They are both correct. On the weekend is used in United States. Where did you go on the weekend? That's in American English. We use on with the weekend, but in British English we use at with the weekend. Where did you go at the weekend? That is in the British English. So these both are okay, you can use with them. Now That's another important thing that you should note down. It is going to help you to pass your test. Now, there are some certain times where you cannot use any of the prepositions of time. Remember, we do not use at, on, or in, or the with the following expressions. For example, you cannot use at, in, or on with today. You cannot use them with tomorrow. You cannot use them with yesterday, this morning, tonight, last, next, or every. You cannot say that I'm going this work on today. On today is wrong. I'm going to do this work today. I shall do this tomorrow, not on tomorrow, on yesterday. So these are the words: today, tomorrow.